EA Sports. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. As he's taken in at the 13. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Prescott here from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down, here's Dak. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Prescott now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line. So long field ahead on this next possession. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Pressure coming, it's Murray. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side. Got to figure out this third down here. They've got a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the pistol, Prescott. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on first is Prescott. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. They get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 19. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Dak now from the gun. Buying some time right. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that 1st drive ended in a punt. Motioning one of the tight ends. On him quick, and they bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the sack. This one's quickly to Jones. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. Devontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He cuts it back right. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Prescott on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. The throw is caught. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pull out in front further, 13-zip. George Pickens the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
He just throws this one away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one. And for the NFL lead in passing yardage. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 32.
From the gun is Prescott. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in. But not modern football. You've got to go score. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Murray on 3rd down. The escapes out to the left. And we go in for it on the ground. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here's Blake Gillikin on for the punt. Turpin back deep to return. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Chased out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down. That's caught at the 25. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First and 10, Prescott. Screen here for Williams. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Cowboy.
Working inside the red zone. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again, Prescott. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. Takes out a one-stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher block. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Murray from the pistol. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going on first down. Here's Murray. He's keeping it. He'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Went to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cardinals with some work to do, trailing in this game. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. It's caught by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12. And the Cardinals.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Murray. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Out now is Gillikin to handle the punt. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. The Cowboys and CD Lamb headed back out on offense. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Rolling left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he gets it away from his end zone. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Out come the Cardinals on offense late in the half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. 1st and 10, Murray. Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Another try following the sack. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. On the return, here's Jones. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Arizona has the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes its offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. That's him on the quick hitter. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6. At the 30-yard line.
Connor here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw, Murray. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. punt team on the field. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. He'll start from the 39. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Yeah, here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Down and 18.
Yeah!
Prescott set to pass. He rolls to his right. Down the field, he's got Lamb. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
For a Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
Pass interference. Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Yeah!
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out ahead the Cardinals now on offense. And come off 3 and out, Brock. They really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Murray here on 1st down. Finds his target, Ryman. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He rotates a couple of yards through that chaos. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. It's Connor again. Has the first but once more. He's past the 45. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
1st down, Cardinals.
Murray keeps it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
On 2nd down, the run with Connor. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Here's a screen, and it's Connor. On the move, past the 40. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
To the left side, reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he gives himself up after a short gain. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Murray looking to throw. Has it down close.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Murray with the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Eventually, Kate, these other 31 teams in the league, they're going to have to find some new way, some new scheme to keep this ball out of this dude's hands. The impact he's made on special teams all year has been arguably the league's best return man. He nearly added yet another house call right there.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Cardinals 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Harrison secures this left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38.
First down.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. New set of downs for him at the 38. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. Headed right through the middle of the field. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
14.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Arizona.
Kick taken in here at the 17. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Yeah, here we go.
1st and 10, Prescott. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
He beams one deep right side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tack on 7 more to their lead.
Cardinals 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Saban Rebel on the coverage.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Quickly, it's Wilson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Now here he goes. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Cardinals 21.
Now Prater on to send it away.
For Arizona.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Williams now on 1st and 10. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
They go with Williams on the counter. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And finally stopped at the 34. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with the twist, head the other way for a big move.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Straight ahead with Williams. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Another run for Williams. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
On for the Cowboys field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
The big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. And hang on, everyone. We've got an injured player, and you absolutely don't want to see this. James Conner, the one banged up after that play. From the 44 here on 2nd down. It's with Harrison again. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 10.
1st and 10, Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
Back to the air, Murray. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. Waiting for that signal, waiting for it. Oh, they've got it. The Cardinals recover.
Offense.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Yeah, here we go.
A run with Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play.
First down carry for Connor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas.
It's now
Cardinals 14 points back. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Completed over the middle. Get some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Another try following the sack. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Flush down now to his left. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With a win all set, Cowboys in victory formation. They take a knee. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Cowboys take the win here in